my cancer story, 20 years ago, today.
20 years ago, July 18th, 1999. I decided I need to go see a doctor on this day. There was no longer denying the fact that something was really going on, and I was a little bit concerned because the next day my boyfriend and I were going on a trip up to Big Bear, which was higher in elevation than where I was, and I was concerned that would be even more challenging for me because I was already fatigued of all my headaches and all the bruises over my body. I didn't have a primary care doctor because I was 20 years old and healthy. It was also a Sunday, but I decided it was more important that I go see a doctor. So I went to an urgent care, and my boyfriend came with me, and I remember sitting in the medical appointment. The doctor did a very quick evaluation, and he turned to me and said, "I think you're fine. You can go on your vacation. We don't need to do any tests." And I took a moment to pause. I looked at my boyfriend and I looked back at the doctor and I said, "You don't understand. This is not how my body reacts. I don't know what's going on. I have bruises all over my body. I've been in physical activity and sports my entire life, and I've never bruised like this. I get headaches all the time. I come home from work, I'm exhausted. And I have a bruise on my shin so bad that I can't even walk. Something is not right with my body." He decided to step out of the office, and luckily he got a second opinion. When he came back into the room, he told me he decided that I needed blood drawn. I really appreciate that he listened to me and decided that he needed to get a second opinion, because if he would have just let me left and not get a blood test, I don't know what would have happened to me, because my progress was so quick with how cancer was in my body at that time. Well, I asked if I can go up to the trip with my boyfriend because it was an elevation. I was a little bit concerned, and he said, "Sure, no problem. Go on that trip. Your blood results will be ready and we'll just give you a call." So I walked out of that appointment, got the blood work, and really didn't think much of it. What I realized from this experience is we really need to advocate for ourselves. If I would have just listened to him and not pushed a little bit harder, I would have walked out that day, and who knows when I would have gone back in to get another opinion. Today, July 18th, 2019. So where I am today is I continue advocating for my health and wellness. This means sometimes I have to take a little pause from work to make sure that I'm getting the rest and recovery that I need if I'm not feeling well. I also show up for myself by working out consistently, making sure I eat a healthy diet that I also enjoy, and taking time to de-stress as well. All these different aspects of health and wellness pull together to support my life. And I continue advocating that every individual figures out what works best for their life. It may be right in alignment with what I do, and it may be slightly different because your life is different than mine. So I encourage you to step into your life fully and start to investigate what really elevates your life. Maybe it's moving with me and the Pilates system, or maybe it's something else.
I'll admit it, I was sitting way too long at work today. So I decided to come home and have just a really restorative workout, moving a little bit slower, unwinding the kinks that formed in my body with an emphasis on stretch and length. If I've been sitting or standing too long throughout the day, one thing I really like doing is reaching my legs to the ceiling and just doing some gentle movements.
So from my home to yours, I hope that you have a beautiful day.
Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. And like, share, and leave me a comment.